everyone here remember the basics of the system from last time when we did all this? Pull the whole item out, look at the body part that needs treatment, do your happy thing, yeah?
No.
Everyone remembers that. We
Yep.
don't need to go over how to put tourniquets and bandages on, do we?
I might have forgotten if I was even there, so
Perfect.
possibly.
Waller has a hole in his leg. He is now bleeding from said hole in his leg.
God,
you need to equip your
ow.
bandage item in your hand if you are going to bandage somebody else. If you're going to bandage yourself, you equip the item in your hand. If you are bleeding, in the bottom left corner of your screen, a pop-up will show up that will tell you what button to press in order to use the item on yourself. Do not press and hold, just tap the button and you will bandage yourself. As you can see, the uniforms have been updated. Waller's leg is now covered in blood. That blood is representative of where someone has been shot. So if you walk up on one of your teammates, they're unconscious on the ground and they have a bunch of blood on their legs, they're bleeding from their legs. Any questions about that part so far?
Mr. Potter, what if they get shot in the leg and then we heal their leg and they keep going?
Then you're going to have to do what's called a blood sweep and look for all the spots that are bleeding. But on fresh uniforms, like when we just start an off bout, that will give you a very quick visual reference as to where they have been bleeding at. Any questions on that part so far?
Is there a difference between a tourniquet and a bandage?
Yes, there is a difference between a tourniquet and a bandage. A tourniquet, in ARMA terms, is simply going to slow the blood loss amount significantly, but it will not completely stop the bleeding, which is wrong, but I'm not going to deal with editing that part of the mod. You still need to put a bandage on somebody in order to completely stop the bleeding, but tourniquets will buy you time. It's especially useful if someone decides to catch a burst of PKM fire in their arms and legs, and then they're bleeding a shit ton all over the place from all their extremities. So, second part of this. This is the bigger change. The primary reason for this change is to stop the pretty frequent instant death that occurs all of the time when people get hit in vital spots and, you know, we all just die, medics never get to do anything, the teams never actually have to do any casualty recovery. This process is incredibly easy and simple, so please do not let yourself be intimidated by it. Oh look, Waller is down. First thing you're going to do, you're going to walk up to them. You will see scattered all over their body, check pulse, check blood pressure. He has a heart rate of 0. He is bleeding from his head. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the bleeding. If somebody is bleeding and they continue to bleed continuously in this system, they will eventually die. Oh look, I have stopped the bleeding. He does not have a pulse. If you look at the upper portion of their chest, just below the neck, you will have an option to perform CPR.
Kissing another man is gay.
Staying alive.
I'm now going to sit here and start doing CPR.
This pulse is 109?
Yes, so the pulse will come back up when you are doing CPR because, shocker, when you're smashing someone's chest into the ground, they have a pulse. If you're going to check their pulse, you need to come off their chest. So I come off his chest. We check the pulse.
0, still keep going.
So we have no pulse, right? Next up, we're going to pull out our drugs. You're going to pull out the yellow stick. Put the yellow stick into an arm that does not have a tourniquet on it, and then resume CPR.
Just like blood, tourniquets will prevent drugs from leaving the arm, so they won't go to the rest of the body.
He's at 111.
Yep,
So
once again, he has a pulse solely because I am doing the compressions. So do not assume if someone is pushing on the chest, the person actually has a pulse.
What's the blood pressure?
So what drug is easiest to OD on?
Blood pressure
was,
is
epinephrine just now.
172 over 115.
So we come off the chest. We check a pulse again.
Okay, he has a pulse.
Oh look, he has a pulse of 172. He's still unconscious. What do? We pull out our cocaine packet. The happy wake-up juice for all Special Forces soldiers. You stick it under his nose, and he's back to the land of the living.
Oh my God! Woo!
The whole point of this system, gentlemen, is so that when you get shot in the fucking face on ops or catch that unlucky round, you're not forced to wait through the fucking, reinforcement time It's to allow your team a chance to actually heal you and get you back in the fight so you can stay in the game. It's an incredibly short process. Medics, you guys will get a little bit more in-depth training on this, or if people want to learn more about the system, feel free to show up for that when we do that training. But the whole point behind that is just to teach them a few more of the ins and outs or details of the system, okay? If someone's been shot a bunch and they've bled out all over the place and they're unconscious still, you're probably going to have to give them some saline to wake them back up. Do I have any questions so far?
I have one.
Go for it.
Are insta-kills still a thing, or does this mean if no matter what happens to you, you go down, there's a chance to pick you up?
Insta-kills become exceedingly rare. There are still certain points where I believe the way the system is set up, it is supposed to prevent all insta-kills. There are still a few points we've had with truly catastrophic damage where there have been insta-kills. When I say truly catastrophic, I mean someone catching an FPV high explosive drone to the face or eating a whole ass rocket.
For context,
I will demonstrate.
for context,
What's
at
not
one point while
right
we were
now?
testing this, I ate 5 PKM rounds to the chest while throwing a grenade. I then dropped the grenade at my feet when I fell unconscious. The grenade exploded. They saved me.
So what this adds is the ability for you to revive your teammates. Break back off into your pairs, please.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Is this still an issue if you accidentally have a grenade equipped instead of a rifle and you try to do bandages and medicine and stuff?
Potentially.
Copy.
It's
Has not been tested.
Always keep the ARMA grenade factor in mind. Break off into your groups of 2, please.
Droid, come over. I see you over there.
Fire, you and Boz are going to do that together
Droid.
since everyone else got
You
paired.
there?
Okay.
All right. Is everyone paired up? Everyone has a
Droid.
person.
I think my person went. There we go. He's back.
Okay. All right. Philly, you're with me. We'll do yours last so I can help people if they need it. All right. Does everybody in their inventory have at least a bandage, a yellow stick, and a cocaine packet?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, no, I got it.
Make sure you... So,
Hey, why
first
down there?
step, guys, put all of those items on your hotbar. Make sure you have them on your hotbar so you can do this. If you don't have them, this arsenal here will have on the first page of it the yellow stick,
No, I've got one.
the cocaine packet,
What is the yellow stick?
and a bandage. The yellow stick is the epinephrine. It is the little syringe-looking thing that is the color yellow.
I am holding it. It's very
I have it
small,
too.
but I am holding it right now.
Can I make a request?
No.
All right.
Put that in my butt.
Yeah, alright.
Everybody has their items. Everybody's equipped with their partner, yes?
Yes.
All right. Space yourselves out. Make sure that you guys have a
Droid, come
clear target behind one another. Like I said, Philly, we'll wait till we're done.
I don't have a gun.
Nominate who is going first in your group,
I'll let you go.
and then shoot your partner in the face and revive them.
I've played this system. Yeah.
I'm guessing I'm going medical training first.
Am I going first?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna. Yep, you're clear. All right, I'm gonna shoot. Shooting.
Let me shoot you. Where do you want to shoot?
Oh, you look fucking horrible.
Yes, I am.
Nope, wrong button.
Who shot me?
Keep going until I'm down.
Manny, I'm still bleeding.
I know. I hit the wrong button.
Pull out the bandage. Now look at my face.
Oh, you have a heart rate of 0.
Bandage. There it is.
Let's stab you.
Check my pulse, or check injuries, check pulse. After you stop the bleeding. After you stop the bleeding.
So bandage out, droid. Pull the bandage out. Go to his head, and then bandage his head first.
Alright, let's perform CPR.
And let's see.
Have you bandaged his head first?
He should be bandaged. He has a heart rate of 97. You are.
Yep, check
Alright,
pulse
so
to
I
make
have
sure.
a heart rate, so pulse is good.
Yep. So now
I tourniqueted you. I gotta
you
check
should just need the cracks.
So I gotta remove
Possibly.
the tourniquet now? It's
I may need epinephrine, but
Right.
this should be enough.
Whatever will I do while I'm giving you
Crack stick didn't seem to work.
Hit me with that yellow stick.
Okay.
Is that enough? Are you gonna wake
Can you hear me,
up?
guy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I need to remove the
Let's see.
Do you not have the option to
Inject.
bandage on first?
No, you still have
No, I only see remove tourniquet.
Okay, then go ahead and remove tourniquet and bandage immediately.
Now try crack stick.
Okay, crack stick.
revive your partner. Switch roles. If you have any questions, call out.
That should have worked. Unless my blood's too low.
Let me check. Blood pressure 81/54.
Yeah, it's blood. Hit me with the saline.
Oh yeah, I was just checking that. Okay, hang on. There you go. Administer saline.
I better check, better stop then. Don't want you to survive. Oh yeah. Now you're getting fucking smelling salts.
Yeah, that just takes a minute. Nice thing is the epinephrine is a effect over time, so it is still working.
Yeah.
How's my heart rate?
Heart rate 95. You're still good.
That's a much nicer number
Give
than
him the give him the cocaine to wake him up.
I did. I think he needed saline. Pulse 89. Let's see here. Blood pressure, stand by. 102, there you are.
Just took a sec.
Huh. Did you just grab a stray,
Fire, stand still. Pause, you ready?
I'm not sure where that's from, but...
Yeah,
I assumed it was mine, but it was not.
I have a feeling we'll be reloading kit. Oh, did I tell Luigi to save his kit? Shit, I did. Oh well. If need be, I'll have to rebuild it.
I just see you not doing anything. That's worrying me.
Okay, funny juice.
What the fuck?
I wonder if I just give you some fucking...
Alright, you should be good to go ahead and get up.
Did you get him up?
No, I've got 0 pulse on him completely, and that's after multiple rounds of CPR. I'm going back in for CPR. Can you keep an eye on his pulse for me a second there, Minnie, if he gets
Yep. 10, heart rate 103.
Okay, I'm getting 0 on my end when I'm checking him.
Okay. Let me, you bandaged?
They lied to me.
I have bandaged, one
They
second,
told
right
me
back.
there was a light. I don't see a light.
Nope.
You did
It's just a
epinephrine?
weird white guy.
Yeah, he's at epi.
Blood pressure 0.
Yeah. I've got 0 heart rate.
Do you have saline?
I don't have saline. Why, I'm not
Don't worry,
carrying
guys.
saline, Minnie.
No pressure. Hey. Don't worry. No pressure, okay?
If you got saline, that would be good.
Yeah, let me, I'm also gonna grab his weapon. Just so it doesn't despawn.
Grab the fucking saline, go!
Yep, getting it.
I heard something funny. Somebody say backblast cleared.
Alright, Brexit, give him an FE if we haven't already.
I have. He's at, hey, I'm getting 0 heart rate on my end. Minnie got a heart rate, but I can't see a heart rate.
Go ahead and disconnect from him. Or come off the chest. No, there isn't light. You don't get to have light. Do another round of CPR, Brexit, and then see if that one wakes him up.
It's so hard to see. Everything's so dark.
I got the saline.
You're gonna be fine. You're still alive.
That gun's heavy.
Doolittle's just hit. Doolittle's giving him another epi.
Did you say anything about... Oh, I can't. No blood lost, huh? Okay.
Yeah, no blood lost. So he's so I controlled the bleed perfectly. It's not the bleed that's the issue.
Did you put a tourniquet on him?
What the fuck was that?
Oh, what the fuck was that? Don't let the munchkins loose. Don't let them eat my feet.
Did you put a tourniquet on him?
No tourniquet. Actual bandage.
Okay.
Cookie dough in your hand? Oh, I could go for some cookie dough. I'm a fat fuck.
Alright,
It's
Brixer,
like
come off the
45
chest.
kilograms. Fuck.
Coming off.
Alright, he's got a heart rate of 116 now. Give him the cocaine.
Cocaine.
I grabbed his gun, by the way, so it didn't despawn.
Smart move. Let's give him a sec to wake
There
up.
it is.
There he is.
There it is. That took a hot second.
Who the fuck are you?
God.
You got insurance?
Nobody got your gun.
Alright.
Quick, take your gun.
There you go. Take your gun, Luigi. Alright, Luigi.
Also, I noticed, or I remembered, I didn't have you save your kit, Luigi, so we're gonna go do that now.
Yeah, you may want to make him do that before. Are you ready to do that?
Yeah, let's go save your kit.
Double check, but I'm pretty sure I saved it in both boxes.
Okay, if you did, then we should be good, but, just double make sure. Replace any med.
Yeah, I gotta replace my meds.
Yeah, I gotta go find Canther. He has to shoot me.
Check his drug history.
Poor fucking bird is
Jesus
just
fuck, dude.
Indo, I think you may have cut a ricochet off of one of my rounds, so that may have been what screwed you guys over.
Alright, his heart rate's fine.
Yeah, do a little,
Wake him up, bird.
if you press Alt while looking at a body,
Snake.
When he's down, you can see all
Stop
his injured
dying.
parts, so it's easier to, tell everybody that.
Yeah.
Oh, hello! He took 5 fucking saline bags.
Damn it.
Your little eye
Jesus hell, dude. No, your rifle is gone. You need to get a new one.
Before CPR, or can you do just CPR?
You want to start the CPR first because it stops the death timer, then do an FB and go back to CPR. But yes, if you have multiple people, you can do an FB and CPR at the same time.
Gotcha. Also, I think our guns keep despawning.
Yes, they keep despawning because of the fucking garbage collector, but I can't turn the garbage... Actually, can I turn the garbage collector on Crosshair's?
You might be
Who
able
you
to.
calling fucking garbage?
The size, the number of assets before it triggers. I think. I don't remember what the setting is, but you should
I'm trying to find it right now.
It'd be one thing
Did you
if we
hear what
lost our
happened,
gun
Waller?
and didn't get it.
No, I
but
was
literally
down
would
most of the
despawn
time. I had
Okay,
the same
so,
issue he had. Well, issue.
So I was working with Droid, and Indo was over here. He shot
Can you drop me a
he shot
t-shirt for a
Snake,
sec?
and I shot through Droid into Indo through a ricochet. Indo went down and left Snake dead, so Snake is super dead.
British should really be.
But
But as you guys can see, between Snake and I, you can see how far back the system can go.
Snake is 4 epi in, and
Yeah,
he's not waking
I
up.
took 3 IV bags, by the way.
He's got no need for saline, which is confusing because he's not coming back.
And then get ready for the
Yeah.
Sharif.
What's his pressure?
When I stop CPR, his heart stops.
Okay, guys.
He has nothing.
198 over 132 blood pressure. Holy God. Okay.
Yeah, alright, come off the chest, come off the chest, come off the chest.
Alright, 2 seconds.
Pulse 131 for heart rate.
Oh, he's coming back. Okay, thank
Yeah.
fuck. Alright, hit him with the salt pack.
I gotta go grab my gun. I accidentally dropped my gun. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Just kill him.
Got salt pack. And there he is.
Jesus, just shoot me in the head again.
No.
Holy
No, kidding
fucking
him, right?
shit. Indo, do you have any
Squad
questions
leaders, there are
about that?
2 arsenals. Bird, your arsenal's over
Yeah,
by
it's
the
just like,
range.
screw
Campy,
it.
your
Fucking
arsenal's
kill
running low.
myself.
You guys need to grab guns
Do you
for
have
your
any
supplies
questions
and
about that?
reload
I
their
know I
kits.
took
Go to
over
the
for your
boxes,
training
do it now.
man, but do you have any questions about what happened?
I'm assuming you're good,
I've got a
Canther.
spare one on me.
Copy that, boss.
Endo drew the shit stick. Endo,
Yeah.
you drew the shit stick.
I'm assuming you're good for training camp.
Crippled and injured somebody takes,
probably.
they're gonna resuscitate.
Okay.
Snake, because you went down as well.
Because I know we never got a I had to go find Luigi to get his kit saved. So I never got shot in the head.
Pretty much like I shot Snake, I bandaged him, and
Yeah,
then
that's
I
fine.
beat him, and then
Okay.
I got shot.
Yeah.
And so,
What you would do, Indo, if somebody goes down like that, their pulse goes to 0, you check their pulse on their body. Did you find that option?
I did. I checked his pulse, and then I bandaged, and then I got
Your
shot.
box is over.
Okay,
Your box is
so
over.
if his pulse was 0, then you bandage. Well, actually, you should bandage first. Stop the bleeding first. And then, Once you've got that, check the pulse. If the pulse is 0, administer epinephrine and start CPR. And then after a little bit of CPR, stop, check the pulse again. If it's been a while and their pulse is still 0, give